And looks like we have to have a serious run. Alright then. Little Fade with Welder Helpers, Molded, Cemento Mori, and some Imp support. With Knockback Talus and Seraph the Impatient. And chuck in Shield Fell because at least it's nice to have one decent boss. Hold over, then I'm good? I don't know. I have to play against Seraph the Impatient. Spikes build? Well, this Seraph only hits once per turn, so the spikes do a lot less damage. Armor could be good though. Yeah, I think it wouldn't have been so close, Demon Thorn. Except I got hyped for a patch that had 0 content. So the letdown from that actually pushed me closer to the end of the interest. And honestly, I was just holding out because whenever I swapped to play anything else, no one showed up, right? So it was sort of like play Monster Train or just give up streaming. But I'm at the stage where I'm feeling like I'm forcing myself. It's like Slay the Spire vibes all over again. And I think I just need to follow suit with the other train streamers and just not. And then maybe we can discover a new good game. You haven't seen Spike's gameplay yet, Sparkcore Study? I have a feeling you say that every time I win with Spikes. That's true, Demon Thorn. So that's slowly building up, which is great. We just gotta... Unfortunately, I need games like Train to sort of bring more of that into happening. Well, we don't count the games outside of Monster Train time. So anything I play, like Path of Exile before stream, that's not my stream time. That's pre-stream. And that's just because there are people that like watching that, so I'm happy to do it. And after I've played 6 hours, after I've streamed for 6 hours, that's post-stream. Right? I think we let that one go through, right? Might even just kill it off. Oh, gathering views is tough. That's why I need to play Monster Train. And I need to try and play the best I can. Right? Well, no, we don't want the Impling to die. So I potentially can play an Impling up here. Because we still have room for Fade. And I think we just play this one here. We don't want it to die at all, though. Oh, I had Welder Helpers. How well that... There we go. Endless on the Welder Helpers could be good, because then when it dies, it doesn't go into the reform pool. This is interesting. You think that was about as close? Yeah, we only lost one, right? Two. I don't know. I think I had one where we had lots of armor, and we had gathered clergy and enemies on every floor, and we were able to put her on the top floor and protect her. We came out of that fight on like 30 spikes or something. Yeah, we're on 23 now, so it's pretty good. This is really tough. Get this way. That is the right setup, Borzoi. I mean, you probably need to pick up something for top floor. Because quite often the best play, depending on the other clans, but I've had one where on the when it gets to Seraph, I put her behind the top floor creature and just let her hit because she's hitting for 400. Yeah, or something to clean up something, because otherwise you have to put her on top when you get there. And the idea of like being able to then move her back down the bottom floor or put her in the middle, you might miss out on some slays, but you're going to miss out on slays because if you're constantly moving up, eventually, you get overwhelmed on top and you miss those ones. So you want to be in control of which ones you miss instead of being forced. Yeah, you also want to get draw and get the deck down because you want to make sure you get the reforms, right? Yeah, and if you get a holdover molded, you can almost start playing anything you want. Even holdover on a regular one is fine. Endless on our armor imp is endless on armor imp's really good because that lets Little Fade get a couple of kills early before you have to reform her. And ideally, just armoring up would be amazing. So you could go like armor burnout, and she could just sit there. Except we can't afford endless burnout, so it kind of sucks. I mean, we could pair her with Tycoon and try to make bank. I should have checked the store first. Ooh, never punished. Much as I want the gold, we've got a dude to make gold. If we get too greedy on there, we just lose stuff. Is that a haster? Oh man, is that? Money. I like money. Money, 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 money. Money. Multi the world of the flex. It's not. Had a couple meme run losses. Need a super serial win. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. You're falling asleep. How are you gonna stay awake for vigil? You got vigil in 2 hours. Man, that lightning boss. Wait, what? I didn't get all those slays? I think there's some armor involved. Knockback, hey? It's fine. Back down here. Oh, so rude. So, Wickless Baron, hey? I don't think that's how we want to play this. I think I've got a plan. I think I've got a plan. Yeah, that 3 out of 3 is really bugging me, hey? like... Like... Why is it 300 crystal? Devs feel they needed to put something in the new patch. Ah, so that's what we got. Does it involve Scooby snacks? I don't know, Little Icarus is a 69 though. Oh man, now we've got to go down the reform path. The armor path is so much better. Like, so much better. Dang it! Oh, I could have done a second floor setup. Dang it. I can play other cards if I've got a holdover molded, can't I? Yeah, Panz, you can. Good. Maybe Mumble, I can't remember what cards I had on turn 1. If I hadn't drawn into my holdover molded, which I had on turn 3 or something, probably not. Because you can draw other cards. And I don't want to draw other cards through the random ones. Hey, Bonfire, I don't expect them to do too much for a single patch. Like, let's not go crazy. I don't think you need balance in that sentence, Greg. This is good. It's kind of weird, the armor path, because you're not getting the health, but it does let you like clear out waves on a couple of the low burnouts. This is kind of where wickless recruitment, if you wanted to sort of do that, you need to wickless recruitment. Or we start duping armor. Dude. Rather get a burnout on him though. There we go. I have 0 consume cards. Take some Firewall. That's safe. Hey, Mum Mad, how you doing? Yeah, so one of the biggest issues with these guys is the fact they just deal more damage every hit against spikes. So you're better off just letting them go through to the pyre. Why the pyre will have 2-3 on it just now? Bug. New patch bug. I guess this was a bad pick now. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where the best spot to put her is. I think it's bottom. We let the other ones go through. I'm pretty sure if I play Moneybags, he gets wrecked. Oh, of course, because it goes up. Now I have 2 dudes in the mix. Should be okay. We should get the holdover reform soon. Alright, good. We get 16 from that lane. We can get the kills. Need to get them here. Yeah, that's right. Pie damage is 16, but I put Fade up top or not. So I may as well put it here, and then I can kill one of these front guys, and we only take 16, or we only take 12 from the other one instead of 12 from both. $20 damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 16. The biggest issue here is the if I chase the other dude, he's gonna hit for 6. I can't kill Fade off properly. It's not 2, 4, 6, 8 though. It's 2, 2, 2, 2, and then he'll be on 30 hit points and he'll hit for 8. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 8 is 16. They do boost each other when they die one by one. But they don't get to attack again because they're dead. Yeah, and even if the pyre went first, they would all die and the front guy would get boosted. This guy's ready to do 12. We can kill him. We only get 2 turns against this guy, and then we get to remold on top, so I think that's fine. Although I can't armor, I need to play that. Which means I have to play Stuart, which is fine. No, our unit wouldn't wipe the floor before they went to power with armor. Because the front dude doesn't attack, he's got 0 attack. He only gets attack after the back ones have been killed, but his turn's already over. And Fade would have days, so you couldn't attack him. Yep. Aka's gonna go make tea and show us a dancing pug. Thanks. So Shearing Blade's really interesting to kill off our own little Fade, but I don't think it's the right play. It does potentially kill off Shadewings. Shadewings is the biggest issue right now, but the other problem is with the imps is they ramp Seraph by 3 every time we play an imp on that floor. But you kind of have to, otherwise you die to the Shadewings. Or you play them somewhere else and just play them and they burn out and then you play them in between turns. I don't think you can do that. You've also got the melee weakness, which is... melee weakness. Freaking melee weakness, man. That helps us just get to one sooner, which can be really good. Really good. What are the best trinkets to get for this build? What do we think? Votive key? Anyways. Yeah, this is a pretty good spike fade. This one's working out alright. Okay, I can get some more money if I go like this, right? And we take less damage, but we still get both the slays. Although, no, the statue can't be ascended. By doing it that way, on a turn where Fell is in mid, we don't get a hit on Fell, which I think is worth more. I don't know. Yeah, it is, because we're trading damage on Fell for 6 damage, versus trading damage on Fell when she engages for 20 damage. So if we think it's going to... Although, at multi-striking, it's probably better to go for the gold, because she's going to kill herself real quick. Yeah, I think so. One doesn't die. Is that a problem? It is a problem. Alright, so we just need more money then. Money. 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 Wow. I mean, they're all good, but this time around, Alloy of the Ancients is probably the lesser. We have 2 Merchants of Steels. Weakless is amazing if we start reforming. I don't think we're going to be reforming. Like we were just playing the Endless Imp. What do you mean? That last fight we didn't reform Fade at all. We just kept using an Armor Imp, and Fade got all the slays. Wickless does, if we have to reform, then we get to to Wickless. That's the perk on that one. Removes melee weakness. See, that's a good value point as well. Well, ally's good any turn. But we don't guaranteed to draw at turn 1. No, not that Wickless Permafrost saves a bad draw. Wickless Permafrost gives us a different strategy where we're potentially looking to armor up something else, like playing armor imps in front, and then reforming Penny at the back. Oh, we definitely take something. I think we're going to play little. I think we're going to play up front and just try to outpace the gain. Because we have an endless burnout, it means that the Transcendent potential is a lot higher. How can it kill something Fade kills? And on the Seraph fight, do we really care if it kills a Shadewing? You just don't care, right? You know. Like, that's just greedy. Going for all the kills against Seraph, that's probably just too greedy. The idea is to kill Seraph. Unless you don't care about the win and you want to go for like a slay record or something, in which case then you do have to watch what happens. $200 is depending on how you play, $200 is probably alright. Yeah, the spikes are killing heavies. So not taking 15 damage from a Shadewing, that's okay. This is a tough call. Because they're 30 damage each. 30 damage total, 40 damage. We don't have 40. Whereas I can kill one now and we're down to 30 damage, but I don't have 30. Although... yeah. I mean, at this stage it's about not losing, right? So I don't want to do something greedy here that causes a loss, because that's bad. I had another armor imp in there, didn't I? It would have had burnout too, but maybe that was a better play. Oh wait. Oh yeah. So the only thing that could go wrong is drawing the other imp and my Transcend Imp. Oh, there we go. But you're right, this Transcend Imp now will deal 20 damage when I put it down. I'm okay with this. $30 damage even. I could even play on that turn. Maybe I could have played the Transcend Imp on the top floor if I really wanted to get those slays. Because I kind of do want to get the slays if I can. And I think that's probably a better play, especially since I've got this happening. Ah, Valkyrie. Yep, crew. Yes, it is. Tycoon gets the money. That's the plan. Tycoon gets the money. We're going to remove the Tycoon though, I think. Yeah, I should have played one of the armor imps for the 5 gold. And then kept the other one for a slay. Votive is tough. Because the first unit we're going to play is Little Fade, and the other stuff we want to be endless is already endless. And Little Fade's going to be... We could play Little Fade not on... like somewhere else, like not on top. And then maybe bait Seraph. I mean, maybe Seraph won't go somewhere wrong. It's a tough call. They can be, but they're giving me energy. So I could remove them and only have 4 energy. Because we're not really using the extra energy, but it's good at, like, the extra energy helps you get units on the floor that you like out of deck you don't need. Yeah, this is just a regular burnout one, so I could use that to make that one endless as well, which is probably better than molding it. Random reform seems bad. Well, when in this case, it's like almost always just going to be a Queen's Impling. It's not random, right? That's the whole idea, is you play it down so it benefits you. Like, I could almost get rid of anything because we want to get to the world helpers. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to dupe the Transcendent. And even if we draw just 2 Transcendents first, we're probably going to be okay. Yeah, pretty much everything else is bad, right? I don't need Tycoon for the gold anymore. But what I can do is put him on middle turn 1 and have, or somewhere that Seraph is not, and not Little Fade, so that I can use him to draw a melee weakness. I think we're committing here, right? It just gives me the option too to put Little Fade in a death spot on floor 1 and replay. And then I can line up imps as well to to draw melee weakness as well. Yeah, votive means I don't have to cover the I don't have to protect Little Fade if I don't draw armor early, or I can play it anywhere. Especially since the first wave is a single Shadewing. Yes, I could just play Little Fade on the bottom floor. Infuse Mallet with the Shadewing. Sometimes, yeah, it could have been a pick. Also deals with the Gilded Wings. Oh no, the Light Wings. But we do also want to get hit sometimes, because remember, these are only hitting us once. So getting hit by 15 for melee weakness is better than getting hit by whatever this is going to be for melee weakness. Right, so that's got to go there, so that she's endless. I don't want to start drawing this straight away. I'm going to let that go through to the pyre so I don't ramp that dude. Okay. I've got another one I can have ready. I want to draw into armor because at the moment it's doing nothing. Yeah, but I want to get to armor before I die. That's the problem. It's not it takes up a draw spot. Right? Whereas now, and Little Fade takes up a draw spot. So what happens if I play Little Fade and I play Transcend Imp and we draw 5 cards and we draw these 5? I'm like another turn before I'm getting armor going. And I need the armor going because the more I can play these cards, the more armor I get from Transcend Imps. Okay, so now I really want to play this Welder Helper as the one that comes back because it's got Burnout 1. So what I do, because I don't need Fade to be endless now, right? I really hope I don't need Little Fade to be endless. Whereas having that endless is really good. Because I'm up top, I can play 2 Welder Helpers a turn and 2 Transcend Imps a turn. That's a lot of armor. Okay. You go down first. You go down second. Don't care now what happens. So that's GG. We'll even ramp Seraph up a little bit because we can, right? I didn't have to play these 2 on Fade, because these 2 are only worth 24 armor each, right? So I could have just played those on a different floor, not ramped Seraph, and then the Transcend Imps would have put the bulk of the armor where it needed to go anyway, right? But I guess it just doesn't matter. Oh, Memento? Yeah, Memento probably does a decent amount of damage, hey? Oh, we didn't get to find out. That's a shame. $33.52 armor. That's alright. With the 332 spikes, 336 attack. 340, we've got a couple of slays there. Theoretically, a lot. Let's go with a lot. 100k? Probably not. Like, Seraph was taking what? We lost 300 health, I guess? I can't remember what... I didn't see what Seraph was on at the end there. It depends if another Seraph comes in with the same starting hit or not. We'd probably kill another... If it was the same Seraph, we'd do damage another 10 lots, another 40. I don't know, maybe 50k.